Oh, look at that. We're live. Undead? It's hard to say. We're playing Vampire. Hello, everyone. My name is Gabe. We are playing Vampire the Masquerade 20th Anniversary Edition. We're calling the game Le Bordeaux au Sang, Bordeaux with Blood, because it's based on the Bordeaux by Night source books by Secrets of the Masquerade. They're awesome. Check them out on drive-thru. And without further ado, who are our players? By that, I mean characters. Personages. Dramatis personae.
So I go now?
Oh.
Okay. Hello. My name is Anais Delacour. I will be playing Anais forgot her name. Anais Decour to say. And she is a Toreador. She got it. She thought Anais was like, I'm Anais Decour. Blah, whatever. She is a Toreador. She is a gaslight gatekeep girl boss right now who sells bubble tea. And hopes to take over the government. That's all. That's all, pretty much.
Hip hop is bigger than the government.
Oh, I guess I can go next. Right, yeah, that makes sense. I'm Emily. I play Genevieve Tomlin, who is a fresh vampire just trying to make it in this vamp eat vamp world.
And I am playing the character of Roland, the Irish mercenary with the French nom de guerre. That actually, I don't believe anybody in the city, with the exception of one person, knows his actual real name. There is legitimately one person that knows his real name. And he is essentially just a tornado in the shape of a man.
Like a bullet with a... what's that line?
Bullet with butterfly wings?
No. Tornado body with a hand grenade head.
Never heard that one. It's good.
But the world is a vampire.
The world is a vampire. Also, Billy Corrigan is the devil.
Okay.
That
I don't know enough about that, but sure. I'll take your word for it.
So this is a Vampire the Masquerade game. That means that we get weird and icky. This is a horror game. We lean into that a little bit. So viewer discretion is advised. No particular content warnings tonight. Wendy, our fourth player, is just going to be a little bit late. Our lovely Zamishi. With that tentacular poontang. How would you describe it?
Not that. Anything with that.
And of course, welcome to our story thus far. We're trying to make it fun. Fascist fuck off. So far, our lovely little coterie that has aggregated together is in Bordeaux, France, at a time of great conflict. They have arrived all for their own reasons in response to a Sabbat attack on the Elysium at Le Grand Théâtre in Bordeaux in the Old Quarter. And, you know, this, that, the other thing. Turns out the sheriff was a terrible person, not just because he's a bloodsucker. And in the wake of revealing this, political connections, yada, 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 the coterie has been subjected to a blood hunt that they're trying to navigate around, because now they are fair game. It is open season on PCs. The Bruja Primogen, though, Theodore Jacobs, stood up for them, called bullshit on the bullshit of Prince Boyer, and because of that, he lost his seat and was effectively also kind of exiled. Oh, and the Sabbat came back because they realized that Bordeaux was in such shambles. So now Theodore has agreed to suggest himself as a better alternative to Jean-Baptiste Boyer for Prince. The Sabbat is sinking its claws deeper and deeper into Bordeaux, and Anais is newest bubble tea place is about to open in the Capuchins.
The Capuchins is where Connors is hunting, right?
Apparently, yeah.
Oh, good.
So the Capuchins, a lower rent part of town, known for wave after wave of immigration to the city, and just being generally more affordable. There is a Sabbat pack that is apparently havening and operating out of Capuchins. The Capuchins are also where Theodore Jacobs called home for a very long time, and he is mad that he is not there. And you know that Connor is hunting there. And what else about the Capuchins? Yeah, lots of good falafel places. So, on this evening, we are deep into the night already. We've had a few liaisons dangereuses, both with Lyle Kirsten. Don't know what's up with that because he's not Lyle, via a computer. And also with the Archon David, who seems to both want to do his job of beating up the Sabbat, and to do that, he thinks he needs to fucking get rid of Boyer. So that's interesting. The only other thing you have on your docket for the evening is that Anaïs has an appointment with Madeleine d'Origny, who is the Toreador Primogen from Toulouse, out that way. But she's in town at the behest of the Prince of Paris, who generally controls all of France. And don't know what she's about yet. But you have a minute after your previous engagements to kind of catch each other up and figure out what you want your next moves to be.
Okay, so we're reconvening.
You are all together.
Okay. Does Theodore have any questions before I leave, or does he not?
He does actually. So you went to the
Okay.
meet with David
Uh-huh.
at the candlelight vigil for the victims of the attack on the Regent, local and
Right.
well-loved hotel. And actually what he says is, so I don't know what he was talking about when he called the Diablers. I don't want to know.
Okay.
That
Thought you knew. Sorry.
No. Not surprised that might come up, seeing as how you're how you were embraced, but something I should let you know.
Mm-hmm.
We made a deal to get some weapons.
Mm-hmm.
And part of that deal, we're paying that favor. Have you learned about favors and vampires and how it's a big fucking deal? We call it prestige.
Sort of. A little bit.
We don't care so much about money.
Okay.
Those who don't need money don't have it. And those who want money have lots of it.
Okay.
Our currency is favors. Favors done, favors owed. Someone did us a favor.
Okay.
And the better end of my options for repaying it are volunteering you for a one-on-one chat with someone. As your sire, because you are my child,
Mm-hmm.
I can be asked to do that, and I can't afford to not repay this favor. His name's Adriano Guicciardini. He's a Toreador. I don't know why he wants to meet with you, but believe me, this was the better option.
Okay. Sorry, to be clear, this isn't a one-on-one chat that I'm not coming back from, or you just don't know?
If you don't come back for it, I'm coming for his heart.
Okay, I appreciate that.
My understanding is that he actually just wants to talk.
Okay, all right.
And I've never known the guy to be a liar. He's weird. He keeps to himself a lot, is not involved in a lot of the normal Toreador things, but just, still don't trust anyone.
No, of course not.
By now, you know the deal by now.
Yeah. No, if that's what it takes, I'm happy to do it.
Thank you.
Of course.
He has your number, and he said he would give you a call.
Okay. Before I run off and talk to the rest of the coterie, can I ask one question?
Yeah.
Do you know how he knew? Is there something I need to do?
David?
Yeah.
That kind of thing shows up. Your aura, I guess.
Oh.
I don't really understand the magic bullshit end of things.
Oh.
But and some of us have a way of seeing that.
Got it. So I'm just kind of not much I can do about that. All right.
If anyone has found a way around that, I don't know it.
Okay.
Most of us don't check that kind of thing unless we have a reason to. Meeting stranger kindred when your job is to find the trouble and shoot it.
Sense.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for bringing that danger on you.
Danger.
I appreciate. Well, I guess it didn't.
In other circumstances, I can see why you would call it that, because I'm technically responsible for your bullshit.
Right.
But he didn't seem to want to press the matter. So we're going to call it good.
Okay. I appreciate that.
I got to go talk to everyone else and make some plans. Because apparently I'm running for office.
Well, Jenny's starting to walk towards whatever car she's going to drive away. And, if you need your campaign manager, give me a call.
Yeah, I'll do that. Anything anyone else wants to take care of privately? Roland, you know that you have an informer by the name of Stefan.
Yep, but we just sent him out, so he's not going to come back in a little bit. I am going to go pick up something for Anais, though.
Mm-hmm.
The weapon that I made for her. Do you remember what I was talking when we were talking about that last time?
I don't remember.
The potato gun.
Oh yeah.
All right. This will be nice. This will be a nice gift. But otherwise, well, I have to go meet up with other of them, because as far as Roland is concerned, he's going hunting for Sabat, and it sounds like they're not doing that. So,
well, we'll see what they're doing.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so you all get together at a discrete place of your choosing. Out of curiosity, where is it?
I would probably say, actually, probably one of the bus lockers that Roland keeps extra weapons.
Mm-hmm.
I realize there are people that use them for things that's not for dropping off weapons, money, or drugs. I just don't know of anybody that does that.
I mean, conceivably, yeah.
I mean, it's like theoretically you can, but
why would you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, Anais, you're getting a present.
What does this thing look like?
Well, it looks like a piece of PVC pipe. And you're also getting several plastic bags that are hot pink and glowy, and they kind of look like they have cocaine in them.
We love Y2K. We love Y2K.
Yeah. Anyway, so you know that whole Nosferatu thing that we dealt with earlier? Well, I've devised a little low-tech solution for. So, whenever you see a Nosferatu who tries to go invisible, either throw one of these baggies at him or shoot him with the thing, and this will shoot the baggie at them. And you will love what happens.
Do they explode or
The baggies or the person?
the person?
Do you know how to fire a grenade?
Um,
Have you ever used a Panzerfaust?
no.
Then I'm not
I
going to give you
cannot-
something that's going to shoot something that's going to cause someone to explode.
Okay.
Okay, Grandpa.
The Panzerfaust was really good for what it was supposed to do.
Yeah, as Roland is explaining that, Jenny fucking lights up her vape and wheelies out of there.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, this is from the 1980s.
Okay, Grandpa. Skating
So
around the other
lead in
way.
it. We got
Kids
some
have
lead in here.
no respect for tradition. God damn it! I keep forgetting it. I keep forgetting Istvan is older than you guys.
Speaking of, he actually messages you.
All right.
It is a pin on a GPS.
Okay.
And just the text with it is probable hotspot.
Oh, excellent. All right. Anybody want to go hunting for Sabat today?
Anais has time, actually, if she's concerned about making her meat. As long as, you
Yeah,
know,
that's what I was like.
as long as you survive.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, as long as I survive. If I don't, it's whatever. I have social anxiety anyway. I'm not gonna meet anybody. I'd rather
Well,
die.
as
anyway.
we all know, dust from a Sabat is the perfect icebreaker.
Awesome. Let's do this.
Well, where have you been, honey? So it isn't. It's in the Capuchins. Are you all going there? I just want to confirm.
Say, doesn't Jenny have a meeting that she has to go to?
No. That's like sometime randomly.
Yeah,
I'll get a call.
He'll text you.
Yeah, I'll get text at some point and just have to bail.
All right.
Theoretically, not in the middle of a firefight, but
Yeah, in the middle of having some random gangrel chewing on your arm. Oh,
yeah.
gotta go meet the Tory.
Yeah, Jenny's answering that question and is like, yeah, as long as our random god that kind of controls the course of actions loading her gun doesn't, like, you know, make him call in the middle of our combat, then I think we're good.
Yeah, it's okay. Anybody that gets really bent out of shape about going to voicemail, you don't actually need to return any of their calls anyway.
I think you have a gross misunderstanding of the way that the people in the Camarilla work, but I like your spirit. It's good.
Well, that would explain why I'm not a member of the Camarilla.
Yeah.
God. So many randos. Okay. On your way to the Capuchins, Genevieve also gets a text.
Great.
It is from Henriette,
Okay.
and it just says drinkies.
Always. See, talk about the mysterious god who controls the flow of events. Henriette always waits until I'm busy doing other shit. Fucking text me.
What's an Henriette?
Henriette's the we've met her like 4 or 5 times now. She was my pimp.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, she's mad at me because I like destroyed like everything, right?
Because yeah, you killed everyone she's ever loved.
And hey, not that. I also destroyed her principal way of making money because I destroyed that club too. So
exactly.
Let's not forget that.
Text back. On my way to something right now. After ?
The response is whenever's good.
KK heart.
She has apparently found a boobs emoji somewhere. And that's what she sends you.
I'm so proud of her.
So here's the thing. The pin was sort of kind of on a block, and you're not sure which building on the block at the moment is possibly the Haven. If there's a Haven here.
Can I just do like some scouting or something?
How would you like to scout?
Anais doesn't know. She didn't think she would get this far.
I mean, at first you could just use your heightened senses. Don't you
Yeah.
have Auspex 5?
Yeah.
I mean, if Anais wants, she can just astrally project and ghost around.
Gotcha. Yeah, she does that. Do I need to
Okay.
roll for anything?
Yeah, let me just real quick here.
She's also like eating her lollipop while she does. So weird.
So when she just goes unconscious and just a lollipop just falls out.
Like a spirit lollipop, like an astral lollipop in her mouth. Ghost lollipop.
Okay, so here's what we'll do. Spend a point of willpower.
Mm-hmm.
And we will forgo the roll for narrative purposes at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Because otherwise it's a lot of rolling and that's not worth our time. So you pop out of your body. Out of curiosity, do you at all... So the way this works is that you project yourself to a point, and then to another point, and then to another point. Think teleporting, but you're a ghost. Do you at any point pop somewhere that you would be able to see your body?
I don't know. I'll just let Roland and Geneve take care of my body, I guess, while I go.
Okay.
Yeah. I hope that they take care of my body.
Cool. Oh, but that gives me some other interesting options. So, with a few minutes of bopping around, you do actually find what could be a vampiric haven. And unfortunately, you find it in the basement of what is going to be your new boba shop.
Why?
Because it's under renovation, coming soon.
But why mine?
Because no one will notice if they take a bunch of construction equipment to people.
But why mine? Why can't they
I
go?
mean, it has been suggested that there's some weird deity-like figure pulling the strings.
Because God thinks it's hilarious.
It's not entirely inaccurate.
Okay.
But it takes a few minutes of bopping around to realize that. And in those moments, Genevieve and Roland, something happens to Anais's body. It starts to rot. Just a little bit. Starts to dry out. The usual sleep-like limpness that comes with someone astrally projecting like she is turns to a kind of rigor mortis. She starts leering as her neck muscles and a rictus grin tighten.
So we have never before... We've determined that we don't know of any way to, like, pull her out of it, right?
That is accurate.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, rip.
I wonder if this means we're dealing with a necromancer.
And a hand starts to lift and touches her face.
Is it an actual hand or is it like
No,
a
it's her hand. Sorry, one
Oh,
of
it's
her
her hand?
hands lifts and starts to touch her face, and this causes a slowly blossoming expression of ecstasy.
Hmm.
And then it's gone, all of it. And Ice, you return to your body after finding what you need.
Huh. That was weird.
Am I still pretty? Do I have any ugly blisters on me or anything like that?
So
You do.
No.
Spend a point of blood and they're gone, though.
Fine.
all right, so something weird just happened to you while you were out.
Yeah.
It looked like you rotted and then you were like restoring yourself to
You were touching yourself.
yeah your body was moving while you were out. So I don't know what that means because I'm not a nerd. I would ask Lyle, but I hate him. I'm gonna ask Marie when I get a chance. I don't know. She knows wizard shit.
It's it's fair.
At least okay. So just so I know, did I look ugly?
Yes, you did.
No. She's just like, and I was just distraught from that.
Yeah, you actually straight up looked like god damn it, what do I call them? Oh yeah, no, they're called the Somdi.
No.
For a second, you look like a Somdi. You don't know what those are, Jenny. Just you've seen Nosferatu.
Did you just fucking say I don't know what a zombie is?
Somdi.
Oh.
Somdi. No, you know what a
Which Jean
I'm not that old. I know what a fucking zombie is.
Yeah, I know what a zombie is.
You've met Somdi before?
What does my research tell me?
You've never met a Samedi, but you know about them. And also, Genevieve has some ability to relate the term Samedi to a zombie.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so for starters, I know what they are. I've just never actually met one. Second, I'm from New Orleans. Like,
oh, okay, yeah. So you would know what the Loa.
Yeah.
Loa. Oh, okay, yeah. My apologies. But okay, so if you've never met them, they look like walking.
Like Anais just did.
They look like juicy corpses, is what they look like, and I'm talking them at their juiciest.
Yeah,
we're talking like 36 hours
in there.
36 hours of after death, where the bloat's really starting to get hold.
Like the Gushers version of a corpse. I got it. Yeah, that's.
That's exactly accurate.
All right.
That's what I'm getting from this.
But what it tells me is that they might know we're here already.
Oh.
Or at least something does.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't. It's just hard to do if you don't know. You're not on the lookout. But let's go find these assholes and let's clean out Anais's basement.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
All right, Anais, do you want to open it up with your keys? Because you probably have them.
Yeah, that would be best.
So here's the thing. This is something that your money does.
That
you don't do.
That my money does?
Mm-hmm. Your money does stuff. I mean, you're rich enough that your money just does stuff.
Yeah. You have holding companies.
You have people for that.
Oh.
Yeah.
But that also means that if you need anything, you can call them.
Yeah, but are you really gonna have to call a person to come to a Sabbat nest at, what is it, 2 in the goddamn morning?
Also, like hi.
Yeah, we can pick the lock or rip it down.
I got it. We're good. Jenny checks the door for like obvious mundane traps.
I mean, like an alarm system?
Yeah,
That's generally what they're called.
Well, it's also like it's apparently a botanist. They might have, friggin' I don't know.
Mm-hmm. So, you want to give me a perception plus larceny roll real quick, difficulty 6.
Sure. I should have more of that. Oh, yeah. Difficulty 6, you said?
Mm-hmm.
I got 5.
2 successes.
Okay, you're very confident that the front door, at least, does not have anything attached to it other than a lock. Not even a. There is a security system, but it's not on yet.
Okay. Do I need to roll again to pop the lock?
No.
Okay, just.
No, let's be
So Jenny just kind of walks up to it, like.
Actually, you know what? Let's do Dex plus larceny just to see how quietly you can do it. Again, difficulty 6, though.
Okay. Wow, only 1 success. Which that's.
Oh, that's fine. Don't worry about that then.
Oh no. All right. Well, Jenny comes up and actually has a little bit of trouble with the lock. But
is able to pop it. Really no problem.
Great.
Like big picture.
Yeah.
The first room that you encounter is, you can see where the counter is going to go, but like it's all a frame, like 2x4 frame at the moment. Doesn't even have the top on it at all. There are some worksheets down, like to catch debris or whatever, keep paint from splattering. There are a few booths installed, but this place is very much under construction still. This is more the eventually end of coming soon, and not the soon end of coming soon.
Gotcha. Okay. So Jenny will just kind of wave them in and draw our gun.
What are you doing?
Are we not going in?
Well, I mean, I guess it's fine. Just don't use the gun. The gun will attract attention.
All right.
Well, actually, is this neighborhood is kind of crappy, you said?
So this is the low rent end of town. Probably if the Sabbat are havening here, it's because they expect that some casual violence won't arouse too much attention.
Okay. All right. Just don't shoot up the whole place. That'll cause enough attention. All right. But Roland is going to sneak in to see what he can see.
Jenny's also going to sneak behind.
All right. So behind the counter, there is a doorway without a door, with a stairwell leading down.
All right. Roland is going to do the old tiptoe down to make sure he doesn't no squeaking on the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
How should I work that? Give me Dex plus stealth rolls with 3 extra dice.
Oh.
Because they fucking botched before.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
Difficulty 6, you said?
Yeah.
Would this count as precise? Or
I would say yes, actually, yeah.
Okay, 10 successes.
Where's stealth? Find it on my sheet. Oh, there it is. Okay.
7 successes.
How many was it?
Oh my God. So dexterity plus stealth plus your celerity.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because celerity adds to dex rolls.
Yep.
So dexterity
Celerity,
spells.
all dex.
What was the
Eight.
difficulty?
6, difficulty 6.
Celerity adds to all dex rolls. Potence adds to all strength rolls. Period.
forgot about that one.
Okay. Or successes.
And I didn't even ask, but I just assumed that feline grace applies here.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, I thought it might.
Absolutely. Okay, so the noisiest one among you is Anais, but here's the thing: you still can't tell.
Yeah.
It's like
Fucking Roland and Genevieve are literally completely silent, and Anais is like,
We're like spider climbing on the
Yeah.
ceiling.
What are you
like
doing
the
in my
werewolves in Underworld, except you're actually the vampires.
yeah.
Oh no, I'm thinking of like there was an old Flash cartoon where it's like just make sure you look up, and you look, the guy looks up and there's 80 ninjas on the ceiling.
Yeah.
I love it. Look up in a dungeon. It's a good call. So you make it down the stairs, and you actually find something that Anais has seen already. But before they have, and before anyone conscious in the room has any opportunity to do anything about it, you're able to fully assess the situation, which is that there are several dead bodies. They look like construction workers, as well as 3 people kind of just chilling. You hear one of them kvetching about waiting for orders. I want to fucking wait for orders. I want to go fucking kill something before they even notice you. Like you're like standing in the little landing at the bottom of the stairs next to the room, and they have not noticed you, and you're just standing there. So one guy is kvetching about that. And he's got one of the dead bodies strung up, and he's using it as a punching bag. You can occasionally hear a rib crack.
Does he actually look like he like lifts?
Not much.
I didn't think so.
Yeah. And then someone of an indeterminate gender, but with like they've turned their face into something like out of an actual Nosferatu sort of vampires look like bats movie. Says, we'll get to kill plenty of things soon enough. Living, dead, and otherwise. Lots of flesh to go around. Don't you worry. And there's another someone that seems to be trying desperately to get the last drops of blood out of one of the other corpses.
My God, these are all losers.
Is that what Roland actually says?
I mean, God, yeah, actually, that's kind of instinctual. I mean, these guys actually look like they're not Sabat. They're like the devil's rejects of Sabat.
Do you really say that out loud while we're trying to stealth?
No.
Okay.
No, but I
Because
am
we still get a surprise round. They fucking bombed
Yeah.
all of that.
But Anais has telepathy, so she hears it. Roland is attacking them. These guys are losers.
Roland's just jumping in. Great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jenny's
I'm
gonna-
gonna stake one. The closest one I'm gonna stake.
Mm-hmm. That's going to be the one still working on a body.
Mhm.
Um,
Actually, I'll creep in. I'll creep in further into the room so that to let Jenny get in as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, space movement is not going to be an issue once people start leaving this little landing area. Three of you, actually off of the stairs would be a little crowded, but we can work with all of this. But the closest is the one still working on one of the dead bodies. And you have them entirely unawares. So, out of curiosity, what do you get on a dexterity plus melee roll if you're staking?
Six successes. That's diff 9, right?
For a heart shot?
Yeah.
Difficulty 9. So with a soak of 4 for this, you get basically strength plus damage plus 2.
Strength plus damage plus 2?
Yeah.
So that's... stake is, I believe, 1 or 0?
It's 1.
Okay, so that's 10 dice. Six again.
Okay, so he goes absolutely rigid. And not in the sexual way.
Okay, at the same moment, Dread Gaze I can only apply to one person at a time, right?
That is accurate. Yeah.
Okay.
Just the level 2 version, yeah.
How does awe function in combat?
That
if at all?
would make everyone more receptive to what you have to say.
Okay, so real quick, what are we trying to accomplish down here?
Well,
are we just clearing out a nest, or
clearing out a nest and then also using them possibly as interrogation fodder?
Okay, so then, okay, so Jenny will kind of puff herself up using awe and hit him with a, all right, calm the fuck down, stand down, and tell us what we need to know.
Please give me a charisma plus performance roll.
Yeah.
Oh, and it also costs a blood point.
Oh, okay. Does it? For the base one? Okay. Cool. Then that is, I assume this is smooth talking.
Difficult. It is smooth talking, but it's also difficulty 7.
Difficulty 7. Charisma plus what did you say?
Performance.
Performance. There it is. Okay. Great. So.
Yeah. I'm gonna help her. I'm gonna help her out. And the prize is the winner gets to be outside when this place burns.
That's, you know what? I will in fact give you an extra die for that. That I like.
Great. That. Perfect. All right. Yep. 5 successes.
The bat-faced one throws aside the magazine they were reading, puts their hands up and says, okay, we can talk about this. No need to do that anymore. And the guy punching the corpse looks at the bad one.
I thought he was the one that was staked.
No, there was one punching a corpse and there was one feeding on a corpse.
Oh, feeding on a corpse. Okay.
Yeah. He looks back and went, yeah, what they said.
Great. All right.
You have successfully convinced several people to be
Yeah. All right. So
You know what?
let's interrogate the bat faced
So
one.
that's the win. Is that the night? Is that the?
Yeah.
That's not. I mean, that works. Sure. If you need some way to narrow it down, go with that.
Yeah. Jenny, just for added effect, Jenny pulls a stake out of her like little fucking tool belt thingy
Mm.
and kind of like just plays with it, like, you know, tossing it up and catching it as she closes in on the other two and says, "All right, Roland."
So I hear there are 4 Sabbat packs in this area. You're one. So where are the other 3?
The bat-faced one. I keep saying that because in the Castlevania cartoon, they're the bat ones with these like hollowed out cheeks.
Does he look like
Tiny
Batboy from
jars.
Weekly World News?
It's narrower and longer than that.
Okay.
And with it's more like it's just the front teeth. Just the front teeth. With like really serious epicanthic folds over the eyes. But also really big eyes. And it says, I expect they move around. We were
Okay, well,
told
how
to
do we
stay here and hold down the fort. Keep the
How do you
cobblstones
find them?
clear. We get runners.
I really don't like what this guy has to say. Tell me, Sabbat, are you familiar with the Red Fear? So here's what's going to happen if you don't actually start giving me something good. I'm going to drink all your blood, break your arms and legs, beat the shit out of you, tie you up, and then I'm going to leave you in a room covered in gasoline with a slow match. You've experienced the Red Fear, I'm certain. Time slows down, so you'll see hours turn into days as it generally and slowly starts to burn down. How long do you think it'll be before you go insane?
Look,
I'm going to make that as an intimidate. You want that an intimidate check for that one?
With 5 successes on an awe, they're just complying. Okay. Look, what do you want? You want to know where they are? I can't tell you. I don't know.
What are their names and what do they look like?
And he confers with the other guy. Excuse me one moment. I just need to take care of something.
That's what the guy says. He gets all excited.
He's like, he looks to the other guy and says, "Oh,
Please hold. Hold on. I got a text I need to respond to." No, they give you a handful of names. Oh, and then, oh, hi, Wendy.
Hi.
Hey.
Sorry, I was just checking my camera and making sure everything's okay with green screen wise, but apparently not. Can we switch the format a little bit? There's another group format we can. There we go.
Cool.
Sorry, it's just a pain in the ass. Sorry.
Go.
Carry on. I'm not here yet. I'm gonna mute myself. I'm not here yet.
Condorcet Delacroix. No, I've got to remember that name. Hold on. Corbeau is Crow. Clairvaux. That's what it is. Clairvaux. Clairvaux is calling the shots.
Clairvaux.
Clairvaux. I don't know where she is. Probably somewhere uptown.
All right. What's your clan?
La Sombra.
La Sombra. Okay. This gives me a funny idea. I'll have to confer with Marie over this because... Oh, well, never mind. Don't worry about me. But okay, so Clairvaux, somewhere uptown, eh? Do you have anything of hers? Does she give tokens or anything like that?
No, we've never done Vauldery with her or anything like that. She gives orders. We take orders. Look,
I mean, you might want to give me something, because otherwise I know that her blood is in your system, and I could just take it.
Oh, I'm sorry. He said they've never done a Vauldery with her.
Oh, they've never done. Okay.
She's one of the up and ups. She's a bishop. What do you want?
I want to know where she is.
I can tell you. I can tell you where one of our drops is.
That's good.
All right, and he names a metro station.
All right. Is there ever a sign that they leave to let you know that something has been going on there, or do you leave signs to let them know when you have a message? Dead drops, so that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a dead drop, and their signal is a red slash, like with a marker on the door, and you know something has been picked up when it's turned into an X, not just a slash.
All right, then. Well, that's useful. All right. Who else do you have? Who else? I mean, you've got the bishop. Who's the bishop's number 2? I just keep going to Gaston, and that's not the guy's name. What did I name him? Jules and Gertrude are her Jules and Gertrude?
Jules and Gertrude.
All right.
They are her. Oh, I'm blanking on all my lore now. Templars.
Okay. Excellent. All right. So you've got and who's the ductus of your pack?
You kind of just staked him.
Oh, good. That means he'll have more information. So I don't really need you. I don't think, do I?
Hey, no, wait. There's got to be some way, something else we can work out. We got to give something, right?
Well, I mean, right now you're not giving me much.
You know the plan.
Oh, really? What is the plan?
This is just a waypoint for us.
A waypoint to what?
Paris. We're hitting Paris after this. We take Bordeaux, set up shop, set up some supplies here, and this is our beachhead for Paris.
Really? On the other side of the fucking country?
Well, it's the first step. What do you want?
One of you handle this. I think I don't even have a functioning brain anymore, and I just got an aneurysm. Anais, what do you want me to do with them? This is your place, after all.
I would like for nobody to be in this place while it's still under construction.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, alternately, you do have insurance.
But still, I don't want people running my store.
All right, here you go. Here you go. Here's a knife. Go ahead, stab him.
I was trying. Anais was trying. Do we have any sort of like any kind of food in here?
No, there's no food in here yet.
No foods, any frost. Okay, because Anais was thinking about that human place called Popeyes, where she would just put bread in them and like make them and just make them like just cough up bread and not give them any drinks from the Popeyes biscuits. But no,
Biscuit torture.
besides
No,
that,
you know what's worse? Just giving them sweet tea.
oh my god.
Because like I like sweet tea as much as the next person, but like Popeye sweet tea is mostly just sugar. Like actually just sugar.
Anyway, Roland is staking the both of them. And then when I
So
play them
anyways, I
out
just
with
started blasting.
So you have 3 snake Sabat vampires, and you have 2 dead bodies to dispose of.
All right. Well, that was fun. I really hope they're all going to be that easy, but I have a feeling this Clairvaux and the Templars won't be. But such as it is, well, but I do have an idea. I need to call Marie about something. Roland is giving Marie a call.
Hi, a-hole. How are you doing?
Oh, we're having a blast. Stop by Anais's place over in where's this neighborhood? What's this neighborhood's name again?
The Capuchins.
Stop by Anais's place in the Capuchins, the boba tea place that's still being built. I got
Boba tea
presents.
place. Shocking. Okay.
Well,
yeah,
it's not now. I mean, right now it's just a construction site.
But it's going to be a Boma place.
Well, I mean, I guess. I mean,
It's
Anais. It's Anais.
She owns it. Yeah, that checks out. All right, I'll be right over. And I say goodbye to Doctor. I said thank you very much.
And we can follow up about that in a minute here. But
all right.
So those guys are dead, but we've got 3 Sabat prisoners. And we've got the name of the bishop that's down here and the 2 Templars. So now we've got a lot more than we've got so far. And you're going to like this. One of them is a La Sombra. And I happen to know a certain other La Sombra that you're not too fond of. So, we're going to have to eventually cross that bridge. But, we could just kill Nev.
Everyone.
I mean, that.
No, I agree. I agree.
But,
That's
we could also, if we want to, we could,
we could also not and just kill everyone. I am gung ho on the whole. Let's just kill everyone at this point.
Yeah, but I mean, we still fuck with her, because wouldn't it be funny for because you got kind of framed as this Sabat infiltrator. Wouldn't it be funny to frame her as the Sabat infiltrator? Just for shits and giggles.
I mean, I got framed as this, even though that made no sense, and I'd have to be a time traveler to be able to accomplish that. Maybe, but I'd also just like to see her crying and begging at my feet. So
that I can do. I mean, I still have the body.
Sounds lovely. What did we learn otherwise?
We've got the name. We got the names. Got rough counts of who they don't. I've got another Sabat. Basically that I've essentially bullied into working for me, and he's running recon right now too. So I've got a. So. As far as that, we're pretty good on this front. If you guys have other things you need to take care of, chances are really good that I can use these prisoners to help bargain for Theodore Jacobs as a stronger position. That's one thing. Pretty much the only thing Boyer that says he has going for him is that I was fighting the Sabat at the Regent, and it's like, yeah, well, we got prisoners right here, asshole. So
I do like that. Yes.
Anyway,
I wouldn't mind announcing to the world that I really wish that I could have gotten Lyle to say that Boyer sent the hunters.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't get everything we want, though. But
I may be in a new house again finally.
Oh, good. I'm guessing you probably don't want to sleep again in that crappy ass warehouse that I'm living in.
With all due respect, no.
That's okay. You'd have to share. You have to pretty much share a room in the armory. It smells like cordite in there.
I mean, thank God we can't breathe, but we don't breathe rather. But Yeah, I'm not looking forward to. I'm looking forward to a night where I can spend in a nice, cozy place, and then wake up in the morning and have an arm reach out of the wall to do my makeup. I need
Yeah.
that again. I
Um,
deserve that again.
What
Uh,
Doctor showed you was an abandoned factory.
Ah, you should have told me that
sorry.
beforehand.
I didn't realize it would come up.
I can still work with that. I can still make an arm come out. In fact, what kind of factory is it?
It was an old munitions factory.
Huh.
Does it still
Um,
have some of the machinery?
Yes, but by old I mean antique.
That's even better in some ways because I'm going to meld it with flesh and turn all the machinery into flesh bits, and then I'm going to make the flesh bits do things for me.
Well, that's a life goal.
It's been my life, period.
All right. Well, as far as I'm concerned, we've taken care of these fucking wastes on death. And, well, I believe, Anais, you have something you need to get to. And, Jenny, you have something you need to get to.
No.
Not yet, anyway.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's gonna call you. Yeah, well, you probably don't want me around for that. I
She
believe
probably doesn't want any. I think she'd rather have you than me.
No.
that.
She's got to meet Henriette.
No, I gotta be alone. Oh yeah. You aren't. Wait, hold on. Sorry. Is Marie with us or?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, she's on
yeah.
the phone now? Okay. Yeah.
I was on the phone. Okay. No. Yeah. It happened earlier. Apparently I've just got to go meet somebody by myself. I'm returning a favor.
Mm.
So
Well,
I
might have a fact.
haven't quite.
I might
had
have a-
one, so. Go ahead.
I could use a drink. Anybody else want a drink?
You can drink from.
Oh, I actually do have someone to meet now that you mentioned that.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The
Oh,
person
yeah,
that
I totally forgot about Henriette.
The person that hates me.
Look. I got nothing. Yeah. Yeah, actually, thank you for the reminder. I do have somebody to meet. I'll catch up with you guys at the drink though, and text Henriette.
Mm-hmm. So the reply is, "Don't freak," but she sends you an address.
Where's the address?
If you look it up on Google Maps,
I
it
do.
is the house that Hélène had you in.
Oh,
Does
man,
it have to be there?
Oddly enough, I don't have anywhere else.
All right,
So wait,
I'll meet you there.
Is this now the third benefactor of Henriette's that I've killed?
No, she'll only be two.
Second?
Yeah, just Elaine and Emilia.
And then and the Sabbat.
Yeah.
Or not the Sabbat, the Setites.
Or yeah, Setites, yeah.
We've been able to cover a lot of ground in this campaign. I love it.
What else have I missed?
Well, that's really it. We went and hunted down the Sabbat here, and like I said, I've got some other stuff going down, and Anais has a meeting as well.
Do you want me to go with you?
Yeah, it helped my social anxiety. I honestly thought I would be dead, so I wouldn't have to go, but
Don't worry, I'll take care of you.
Just as a point of order, does Roland mention the name of the bishop?
Yeah, Clairvaux.
Yeah, you have to mention it to me.
I did. I said.
You did? I didn't hear you say that.
The Bishop Clairvaux and her two Templars.
Okay. So here's the thing.
Wait, Bishop Claire. Yeah, because Claire, but that's a name that means something to me.
So Antonia Clairvaux, you've met her. She came to Chateau des Cris shortly after she was trained the Sabbat doesn't have the same presentation sort of thing, release sort of thing that the Camarilla does, but she had been embraced for a while and sort of trained up, so she wasn't a total nincompoop of a vampire when she was brought to the chateau by the then Bishop Clairvaux.
Did you say Clairvaux? What did you say the name was? What did you say the name was? Roland, your mic, you're muted.
Oh, Clairvaux.
No, that's impossible. I killed Clairvaux.
Well, maybe it's someone with the same name. I mean, how many Rolands do you know?
I mean, I'm French, so a few. But
exactly.
But wait, what first name? Did you say the first name?
I don't believe I got a first name.
Antonia. Yeah, you did.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Antonia.
Let's go kill her right now.
Okay.
Let's go kill her
Why?
a lot. Because I hate her.
You hate a lot of people.
No.
No, you don't understand. Her sire was the person that killed my grandmother and my entire family.
Okay, I mean, is she?
Not that that mine's too much because I hated my family, but she killed my grandma.
I mean, she
Okay.
close to their sire?
What? Sorry?
Is she close to their sire? Like,
Yes,
Oh.
very close. Very close. I actually murdered her sire while listening to Elton John's "I'm Still Standing," so that was fun. But also killing her while listening to "Thought Shit" by Megan Thee Stallion might be even better, and I would like to go do that right now.
Okay, well, I don't know where she is.
How do you? Why? Why don't you know where she is?
Well, because these jackasses don't know where she is. They have a drop. They communicate through dead drops. So I was gonna go and have the dead drop scoped out. I was gonna pick up a couple of stupid webcams.
We're going to an electronics store right now. We're not just doing webcams. We're gonna get drones. We're gonna get everything. I need to find her.
All right, well, I'm gonna go meet my friend.
1 a.m.
Yeah. I was going to have Istvan go. I mean, don't get me wrong. You could go to a sketchy shop and have you can go to a sketchy all-night shop and get some skeevy shit. But
or I could just break into a good electronics store and steal their stuff. I could leave a pile of jewels on the table. I will take off this necklace right now and leave it next to a cash register. If it means
all right, look. We have to wait until they actually make a drop. So let's just go and set this stuff up, and we don't need to get out of control on this.
Can I keep them?
Can
I keep the two there?
There's 3.
3. Can I keep them?
I mean, we were going to give them to Theodore, but
so I have to ask Theodore if I can keep them.
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea.
It's between you and Theodore. We got to show we're doing some work for him.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'd like to see him, and I'd like to keep them. Can I keep them until we surrender them to Theodore, and then ask Theodore if I can keep them?
Don't fuck with them too much.
Just between you and Theodore. Just that's it. We'll give them to Theodore, and then what he wants to do and how you want to ask him for it is between you and your god. But we'll that's how we'll do it.
Okay.
Does Marquis still feel up to joining Anais at
will that keep me from meeting Theodore and asking him if I can keep them?
No.
Okay, then yes, I want to go with Anais.
Right. So
Jenny's gonna go drive to meet with Henriette.
Okay. On your way to Henriette's, you get a text from an unknown number.
Oh, Christ.
Monsieur Guicciardini is ready to see you. Where are you?
On my way to meet a friend in whatever neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
The Capuchins, I guess I'm still there.
Hmm.
When would he like to meet me?
They send you a GPS pin at an intersection outside of the old quarter walls, but they say be at this location in 10 minutes, which is it's very doable for you to be able to do that.
But I have to go now, obviously.
Mhm.
Okay. Text Henriette. Sorry, emergency came up. Literally, if I don't do this, it's my head. I'll talk to you soon.
Sad face.
Yeah.
Kisses.
And I fucking
All
do a
emojis.
Yui and head to that intersection.
All emojis.
Yeah.
We'll get to that in a sec, though. So Marie and Anais make it to the place that Madeline wants to meet, and it is a townhouse. The lights are on. Outside, Bertram is on the phone, and he just puts it down. You brought her.
Yeah.
I see you like to live dangerously.
I mean, I almost died about an hour ago, so pretty unhinged right now.
Hello, Bertram.
Good evening, ma'am. Well, I oddly enough think that you would both be welcome here tonight. Please.
Thank you very much.
And inside, it is a festive atmosphere, small party. There are several kine hanging around drinking, as well as Urbain Delacour, Anaïs's sire, Gregory Darvaux, the local Toreador Primogen, Madeline's little clique that she brought with her from Toulouse, and the lady herself in a splendid red evening gown with this very large eye catch, like, you know how a fascinator is not a hat but it's a thing on your head. It's that kind of style, green satin ribbon done in like a carnation burst sitting on her shoulder. And she does not get up to greet you, but she waves you over. And it's so nice that you could make it. And Marie, this is an unexpected pleasure.
I believe that's half true.
How have you ladies been faring?
Well, there's more or less a blood hunt after me, so not great. And some hunters burned down my house.
And all of the humans in the room leave.
Where do we get our food now?
Yeah, I wanted a drink.
I do have a carafe over on the sideboard.
Okay.
Please help yourselves. So, lots going on. It's nice to see that you're back in the game and someone else hadn't tagged you first. I believe tagged is an appropriate verb, yes?
I mean, I suppose. I mean, we kind of, we had an interesting few days, I will admit that. And I'm just trying to make sure that I catch up with everyone else.
I heard there was some trouble with Hélène.
There's always trouble with lots of people. Not just with Helen, unfortunately.
But the former princess of the city and eldest vampire in Bordeaux.
I heard that there's some gangrel around here who's older than her. Isn't that true? How old was she? I don't even remember. She
I
was
can't say
old.
that I would know.
Mm,
Gangrel, you know, live like
yeah.
turtle and all that.
It's complicated.
Is she really dead?
I don't know. I hope so.
Well,
You wanted to speak to Anais. Don't mind me. I'll just be over here staring at the walls,
oh,
trying not to scream.
no need to put yourself out, darling. No, certainly Anais is my target this evening, but
Oh,
I'll
interesting
take you
choice
as
of words.
collateral.
Mm. Interesting choice of words.
She turns to Anais and says, I must admit, I'm a little bit surprised at how easy it was to get you to come out and see me. I expected to actually have to make threats.
You did make threats.
I mean, real threats. Anyway, the point being, and Urbane comes and leans nonchalantly in the doorframe. Yes, come have a seat, Urbane. We are making a move. The city needs new leadership. It's written on the walls. At the moment, it hasn't been written in blood yet, but that will need to happen. It's like a sculptor, Michelangelo, before he has applied chisel to marble, can see the form of the sculpture. And I know that you have certain sway. You have the ear of Theodore Jacobs. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
It would be useful to have his support.
You're not being specific here. What do you mean? Do you want me to go up and ask them? Do you want me to put like a knife down their throat asking for their support? What do you want me to do here?
She wants to form an alliance.
The members of the court in good standing are perfectly good at running interference, but as a whole, they are not capable of the violence necessary to oust the Sabbat. Theodore and his hangers-on are.
And she wants an alliance.
Yes.
Okay, why didn't you just say that?
Because we have to talk in circles, because if we don't talk in circles, how will we possibly confuse each other and be evasive and effusive? And because it's Camarilla and this is what they do all the time. Do I lie? Do I lie? I don't believe I'm lying. I believe I'm telling the truth. That was an accurate statement of fact.
That's
Oh my
not.
God.
Yeah, if we don't do this, we end up like Roland.
All right, we're interested. I'm interested. Are you interested, sweetheart? Are you interested?
Yes.
I'm looking at these.
Yes, I just wish they would have just said they wanted an alliance. Why do they have to keep doing this?
Because,
I have this business-
like, can we just say for a second, we're speaking privately for a second, okay? All right? Okay. It's because it's the Camarilla, and no one can ever say anything plainly. These people run on deceit. Point is that because they're going to want to be able to play innocent unless something happened. They can just say, oh, we didn't actually ask to unite behind a coup. We were just asking to be friends. They just took it that way. That's why she won't just say it normally.
Fine. I just wish they were more specifically, but fine. We can do this. Whatever. I have a business to run. I don't have time for pretense.
Well, I mean,
Very well then.
You should become an anarch. You should become an anarch. I'm thinking of becoming an anarch. Would you like to become an anarch with me? I think I want to become an anarch.
Anarchy in the UK.
No, in France.
Whatever. Same diff. Don't tell the French I said that, or the English.
Yeah, seriously. Like, we're both about to. Yeah, I'm glad I'm American, but Marie's pissed that you said that.
Madeline says, all right, well, I need the support of thugs like Theodore Jacobs if I am to take Bordeaux back.
He's not a thug. All right, that's not fair, and you better not treat him like a thug, because trust me, you'll regret it.
Potato.
No, and that's not me threatening you, by the way. That's not me threatening you. I don't care. Like, I wouldn't do anything, but you treat him like a thug, it's not going to go well for you, because he's way more useful than that. And also, he has his dignity, and he kind of has earned it. Like, he's one of the few people in this town I actually respect. So you shouldn't treat him like a thug. It's not a good idea.
I need Jacobs and the Bruja.
That's fine.
Certainly, Villon has plenty of muscle to throw around, but the more of his thugs there are in Bordeaux, the harder it will be for me to assert independence.
Oh, that's very interesting. All right, we'll pass the message along. I can't guarantee anything, and I don't think either of us can, but we might be able to arrange something. But you're going to have to speak to him too, because he's not going to just accept things secondhand or by proxy or anything like that. He's just not.
But as much as you can possibly incline him to doing the sensible thing.
We will try. We'll
much
try.
appreciated.
We'll try our best to make sure he does the sensible thing.
And then there's a knock at the door frame next to Urbane. And someone says, excuse me, miss, I just have those final plans for that event for you to look over. And as you turn, you realize it is Josephine. Lustrous walnut hair, side shave, new neck tattoo. But it is Josephine, your girlfriend. Nice.
Oh no. Yeah, I ghosted her, didn't I? Yeah, and it just says hi. I'm so sorry. It's been a lot. I'm sorry. It's just been a lot. I know I should have came to you.
I pat her on the shoulders, and I'm like, it's okay, be strong.
She walks over and hands a tablet to Madeline and says, will there be anything else? Madeline says, no, Josephine, thank you, dear. I believe you know our guests.
Can I sniff out, is she a vampire?
It's an
Or is she
interesting thought. Perception plus awareness, difficulty 8.
1 second. Oh, wait, I don't have the dice roller. Can someone send it to me? Sorry, I totally forgot to ask for it. Okay, 1 second. Thank you. 1 second. What's you said difficulty 8?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 1 success.
Okay. There is something up with her, something new, but you're not sure what.
Well, I already knew. Damn it. Maybe Anna should check. Can you
Well-
tell if she's a? I'm like, can you tell what's going on with her? There's something up.
All right. What am I rolling for?
We've had one roll on this. You get the same thing. You get something's different about her, but you're not sure what. For all you know, she's a werewolf now.
Ew. I mean, Anais digs it. She likes wolves.
Is nothing sacred from you monster fuckers?
No, that's the
Hey,
point.
the YA genre is very important to the publishing industry. Excuse me.
Okay. Xenophilia aside.
It's not xenophilia.
It's teratophilia.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
Get it right.
Yeah, how dare you?
So Josephine leaves. Is there anything else you want to say to Madeline or Urbane or anyone while you are here?
Anais like just gives Urbane a hug.
I look at Urbane and I'm like, they burned down my house.
I'm sorry to hear it. Who did?
The hunters under someone else. Yeah. I'm very upset about that. Not you. I know it wasn't you.
Are you he looks at it and you're not looking for a haven, are you?
I am, but I'm looking with someone else. No offense.
Good.
Mm-hmm. I understand. Oh well. What can you do? How have you been? How have you been?
Surviving. Seems like you are too.
That feeling. Yeah. I'm surprised to see you here though.
Oh.
Yeah. It's just not what I expected, I guess. I guess I thought. Oh wait, I'm getting it mixed up, aren't I? I'm talking to Gabe, not to Urbane.
Urbain Delacour is an angry man,
sire.
Alicia's sire, Alicia and Anais's sire.
Yeah. I got mixed up.
Okay.
I mixed up. So just forget what I said in the last couple of times because that's not what I meant to say at all. Yeah, I guess you're looking. I'm not surprised, actually, since it is who he is. I'm actually going to say the opposite. I'm not surprised to see you there, to be honest.
Oh?
Yeah. I know that this place hasn't been the nicest to you, and I appreciate you for bringing her along into our little group because I really am fond of her.
It's nice to know she's got friends.
Hey, I'm great to her. Am I not? I look over at Anais. Am I not?
Yeah. I'm still hugging Urbane. I'm like right here.
Start stalking over. Because it seems from the outside like you may have gotten a blood hunt called on her.
No, on me.
That was a slip of the tongue. Please do not hold it against me.
Mm-hmm. I didn't get a blood hunt got on her. That was on that one's on me, I promise.
Mm.
Very fun. Very cool. Very cool.
Nice. I'm having an opening actually in about a week if everything goes according to plan. Would you be interested in coming for the vernissage for the pre-show?
Yeah, I'd love to.
It'd be nice to have you there. When I have them, and then he points to the tablet that Madeline has, I'll share the details with you as well.
Gotcha.
Sorry. Idea I need to write down. So, anything else you two want to? Anyone else you want to interact with here? You've got. Urbane, you've got Darvo, the Primogen somewhere. You've got Madeline, you've got.
Okay, that's why. Okay. Oh yeah, I do want. Maybe I should see the Primogen. I don't know. It feels a little awkward.
I mean, he's not your Primogen, and everyone knows that now. But
I know, but I did act like I was one of his subjects for a while. It might be a little, but I gotta wonder. So she's bringing. This is basically her way of saying, you know what? I should talk to him anyways. I want to speak to Darvo.
sure, you can. He's in one of the galleries. This
Okay.
place is expensive. This place is money. Like there's a for real art collection, and lots of little sitting rooms and parlors. So you find him in one of those upstairs.
What's he looking at?
Now I'm blanking on. It's not Rembrandt that did all of the paintings of dancers, is it?
No. Dancer Taking a Bow was by 1 second. I know which one you're thinking about, but I can't remember that. I just know that he was a big anti-Semite. Gregory Degas. It was Degas.
Yeah, Degas. He's looking at a Degas.
Okay. Oh, I always loved. I walk up next to him and I look at the painting and I go. I always loved his sense of form.
Hmm.
How are you this evening?
I've been better, but I'm well, thank you. Would you care for a seat? I promise. I'm not here to hurt anyone.
I don't think that you are much in the way of hurting people in general. So I agree. So yeah, sure. Let's sit down. Oh, is there like a chase or something that we can sit down on or something like?
Yeah.
All right.
There's
Like
a couch.
Yeah. I am sorry about the deception, but you understand why it was necessary.
I do.
And I appreciate your efforts to help me with my haven. Unfortunately, thanks to the actions of someone interesting, that's no longer going to be. Is no longer a place where I am residing, unfortunately. Luckily, I wasn't there for when they burned it down, so.
Lucky to be sure. He examines you closely and he says, to say out loud what you may be wondering, I had nothing to do with
I already know that.
And
I know that. If I thought you had something to do with it, you'd know. I don't think you had anything to do with it. I know exactly who had something to do with it, and that's been taken care of. But I'm just surprised to see you here.
it's a clan affair.
And is this affair just done out of courtesy, or? I don't think it's hedonism. I don't think you're just here for the art. Can I read him a little bit? Like try to get a sense of his feelings and how he's responding.
Let me ask this instead. Are you trying to needle at seems to be politicking afoot?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. Yes.
Yeah. He says there's a lot of work that's done at parties among my clan. Nothing is ever just a party. It's always a chance to show off, show out, read someone for filth. As it is, Madeline and I have been having a very productive conversation about developments in Bordeaux.
Madeline seems to have a lot of just productive things to do. I can see why she ran things for a while.
She was good at it.
Yeah, she does seem very good at it. And I really do hope her loyalties are not. I really hope she's sincere in what she says her goals are. Let's say that. What about you? What are your goals?
I believe that she means what she says. And if I might speak frankly with you, I would very much like to see certain people pay for what happened to individuals I care about.
Interesting. I'm very glad to hear that. So, how popular is this party with the other people here under you?
Oh, quite.
I'm sorry?
Oh, quite.
Quite interesting. Thank you very much. I'm very happy to have had this conversation with you. You know what? I pulled something out of my pocket, and it's an old ring. I'm like, you know what? Never mind. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do it at that. I'm going to wait for something else for that. Sure. Never mind. But I wanted to say thank you for everything. You have a good evening, sir.
And you, madame.
And I depart.
Okay. Having seemingly conducted the more important conversations at the party, let's zoom in on Genevieve, who is getting into a limo.
Oh, God. Great. Okay. Yep. Just going right along. Not a problem.
When the door is opened for you by someone sitting in the front seat, not the driver. There's more staff than that.
Before I go in there, can I have put sunglasses on?
Yeah.
Great.
Absolutely. You see a very well-dressed young man, blonde hair, sharp cheekbones, narrow jaw. Imagine Damiano David from Måneskin, but with a smaller nose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
And he sort of peeks out from inside the passenger cab, and he says, Ms. Tomlin, I believe.
That's me.
My name is Adriano. You can call me Adrian. Please join me.
Okay. Hop right in.
I understand, he says, as you realize, well, no, No, that's not there yet.
Okay.
I understand, he says, that you may be no stranger to hopping in other people's cars. I want to assure you, though, I just want to talk.
Theodore said that he trusts your word, and I do as well.
Theodore may not have had much choice in the matter, but just the same.
Indeed.
You seem to have a lot of respect for him, for a stranger to our city. Oh, no, I'm sorry. He doesn't say our city. He says the city.
The city. Okay. I've spent quite a bit of time throughout my life living on the streets, and when you go through that kind of situation and you go through that kind of life for long enough, you become an excellent judge of character, not out of some need to schmooze or play a social game, but simply to survive. And I can recognize when someone is strong and has a good heart.
Hmm. Seems like you can see other things as well.
Potentially. I apologize, I'm not sure.
I have heard
Hmm.
from friends, I'll call them, that you are possessed of some rare abilities for kindred, especially, I'm sorry, I believe your lineage is Bruja?
Correct.
Hmm.
Yes.
Such as conversing with the dead.
Indeed. I am able to see beyond the shroud and am refining my abilities to communicate with and interact with spirits beyond the shroud.
Hmm. I wonder, are we alone then?
Would you care for me to check?
Please. Such things are actually outside of the purview of any self-respecting Toreador.
Then Jenny will turn on Shroud Sight.
And you see next to him, actually, Lady Dimitrescu
What?
is a good comparison.
Okay.
Slimmer. The dress is black. The hat is black, but it's tilted down over half her face and right down to the claws.
Okay, so Jenny jumps a bit, but like, just because of the surprise of it, and then like kind of looks up slowly and says, "Ah, good evening. I apologize. Didn't mean to forgo introducing myself."
And he says, "What is her name?" And the wraith whispers, "Juliet."
Juliet.
And then this ghastly figure crosses the cab of the limo and sits down next to Genevieve. And you can see that the hat was drawn down over the half of her face.
Mm-hmm.
That had some kind of infection, scarred it horribly. And she is up close to you, looking you over very, very carefully. And Adriano says, "How did you come by these abilities?" And I will know if you're lying.
I know.
Juliet will tell me.
I'm a diablerist. I met someone who was condemned, one of our people who was condemned to their final death, and instead of going on to the beyond, I asked if I could give her a sort of second on life in myself. And
You diablerized Caterina Giovanni.
yes,
And she consented
she did.
to a street rat like you.
To a street rat like me. She would rather have done something in the end than simply fade into nothingness.
Fade into nothing. That's funny. She was marked. She would have been a wraith when she passed.
I see. So, perhaps that is why.
You spoke with some reverence, though, for the ability to interact with those that have passed on.
Indeed.
How sincere is that?
It's very sincere. I don't just say that to brush off or cover myself. I have found in my own life a deeper appreciation for death and for the effect that it has on even us who receive another chance, so to speak, and those who don't. I don't know how much you know, but it seems to be quite a bit. But I was a shovelhead, so my awakening into this life was one of terror and fear, and hasn't really abated since then. And there's not much that I feel that I can do good with what I have now in this life. But it seems that perhaps if the only good thing I can do is provide an easier departure for people or rest for those who are tormented for eternity, then it's something.
You mean ghosts? You mean wraiths?
Indeed.
Oh, you do, in fact, know just enough to get yourself into worlds of trouble. Okay.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Here.
Yes.
And I don't know who I don't. No, what does he say? Because you didn't actually reveal everything. He says, I don't know who put the idea of diablerie into your head, but you have absolutely used it to paint a big fucking target on your back when the Giovanni come to town.
I see.
Okay. I will teach you if you want to learn. I also have empathy for those who have gone on. It's, I think, mutually beneficial to treat each other with some care and respect. And that perspective I've found is rare among necromancers.
The memories that I have from Katerina tell me as much, yes.
He reaches into his coat pocket, pulls out a card. On it is a phone number and nothing more. He says, call this when you have questions and otherwise are ready to learn. It would be nice if I could also call on you should needs or opportunities arise.
Jenny pulls out a notebook and writes down a number, and in pure opposite fashion tears off the little scrap of paper and hands it over.
He says, don't mind Juliet keeping an eye on you. She's a friend. And we humane kindred need to look out for each other.
I appreciate someone watching my back then, especially in a space that I don't have constant insight into.
Also, if you breathe a word of our meeting tonight to anyone at all, you will be ripped to shreds.
I would never dream of it.
Where can I drop you off?
My car, where we met.
Oh, very well. Drops you off there 2 minutes later.
Okay, great. Hell yeah.
Roland, while everyone else is off having dramatic conversations, what are you doing?
Roland's going to go and meet with Istvan and explain the plan about putting the dead drop zone under surveillance so that we can go and start making arrangements for that, because chances are good some of the equipment's going to need to be picked up during the day, and if they send a ghoul, it's going to be during the day as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he's on board with all of that. As he also has some info to share, and it's that so around some of the bad neighborhoods, places may be getting worse. There have been more reports of violence or gunshots that the police may or may not have responded to the last few nights. People are also starting to notice a mark, like a tag, red spray paint,
Okay.
letter B, letter Y, done over it, sort of like the New York for Yankees.
Okay.
But the end of the Y is more involved and kind of looks like it comes to like a spaded point.
Okay.
He's like, I don't recognize it. No one has festive to know what it was yet. I'll keep an eye on what's going on with it, but it might be something, I don't know.
All right. Well, I mean, they're putting the tag. Has anybody actually seen any of these people that actually putting the tag up, or are they just tagging their hits?
You know, no one like I haven't like what are they, like UFO theories?
Yeah.
Right. I've seen some shit like that, but no one is saying anything that sounds real yet.
Well, I mean, I don't think we can find anybody to beat the information out of, so we're gonna have to. I mean, well, let's get this equipment and see if we can't. I mean, it'll take me to the last place that this place has been. The most recent sighting of this BY.
Yeah.
And we'll see what we can turn up.
Yeah. So he actually takes you to another spot in the Capuchins.
All right. So what is this place?
This place that he found it is. Sorry, I'm blanking. Oh, it's an old meatpacking plant. And actually, I should rephrase that. It's not an old meatpacking plant. It's an old building on the lot of a meatpacking plant.
Okay, abandoned or just old?
Abandoned. Like that's the building we don't use anymore.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna scope it out. See what we can find. Investigate, stealth, and investigation. Stealthing it up, and investigating.
Let's just do a. Let's do Dex plus investigation to kind of smush them together a little bit.
Okie dokie.
Difficulty 6.
Six. Hey, stop giving me dex rolls. I have too much celerity.
Yep. So, that was our own. The guard comes by because there's a security guard walking the grounds. Mm-hmm. And it's the strangest thing. He lays his hand on the door handle, which is up. Everything's all chained. No, nothing's chained up. Sorry. Lays his hand on the door handle, and he just stands there for a minute, staring straight ahead, and then walks away.
Was there anything being whispered or anything like that to him?
No.
Okay. All right, then. Well, I'm going to go investigate and not touch the door.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably try and climb up and see if I can enter in through a second-story window.
Yeah, you get in through a second-story window, and this place is derelict. It has been abandoned for a long, long time. But because it was a slaughterhouse, you can still scent the old bovine blood caked into the walls. That shit never comes out, not all the way.
Especially not to somebody with heightened senses.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of heightened senses, though, you also smell relatively fresh rot.
Rot? All right. Looks like it's a body. Gonna go watch out for anybody that might be trying to do an ambush or anything like that, and then we're gonna investigate the thing. Whatever the source is.
Yeah. So you find eventually an old refrigerator, like big walk-in fridge that isn't turned on, isn't cold inside anymore, but it was definitely being used as some kind of haven.
The fridge itself was being used as some kind of haven?
Mm-hmm.
So he's actually old school Indying inside during the day?
Indying?
Indiana Jones in the medical fridge?
I didn't see that one.
Oh.
Indiana Jones in the medical fridge. I will look that up.
Yeah. He survives an atomic bomb in a medical fridge.
It's
as goofy as it sounds.
It wasn't a medical fridge. It was one of those old 1950s house fridges, because remember, he was in that terrible... It was in the Crystal Skull, and it was terrible. Sorry.
Anyway,
I have a
now I
deep
know-
love of Indiana Jones, and I have a deep hatred for that movie.
now I am aware at least of what you're talking about. Yeah. I mean, this is like a big walk-in fridge,
Okay.
like where they would hang the sides of meat.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
Yeah. And yeah, let's let's do it this way. Where is Istvan while you're doing this?
Probably outside.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't think he can spider climb up 2 floors of two stories.
No, he cannot. So this was clearly a haven, 3 or 4 suckheads, it looks like. There are a few dead bodies in here. There's one that looks like, judging from the way it's started decomposing, they were holding on to as a snack and didn't come back to finish them.
Okay. So this place that has been abandoned for a few days.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. Gonna take a look. Estimate time of death and time of last person being here.
Mm-hmm.
That,
it looks like it's been about a week since anyone has been in here.
okay.
And that, with that investigation roll, I'll give you that. That's the person who was restrained has been dead for 3 days.
Oh, so just left them up there to starve.
Yeah.
Great. Well, that's cheery. All right then. But we have what it seems some sort of magic shit. So I'm gonna tell the gang, specifically Marie, because I know Marie knows magic shit.
What are you telling me?
I said, I think I found a place with some magic shit. Former haven. But I'm doing it in vague, generic terms, obviously, to preserve the masquerade from, any spy agencies.
All right, I'll be over.
And after you hang up the phone with her, you hear gunshots outside.
All right. Gonna grab my knife and roll out.
When you get there, when you get outside again, which does not take you long, you find Istvan in a chokehold. He's not unconscious yet, but he's in a chokehold from Connor.
All right. How? I'm already pulling up a self-control roll. Would you say the diff is 8, 9, or 10?
I'd say.
I mean, I'm starting at 8 because I'm a Bruja, so you get
Yeah.
plus 2 diff. So,
Let's say 9 with your plus 2.
oh, I actually got 2 successes.
All right.
Put him down now. I'm charging.
And Connor throws his phone aside. He says, Roland! Didn't know he was with you?
3 seconds, Connor. 3 fucking seconds.
To live, to dance.
Don't pull any bullshit with me. It's just you and me. What the fuck are you doing?
What?
I hear you've gone off the fucking deep end.
The deep end? Which end is that? The end where I'm a murdering monster? Like you?
Like me?
everyone? Like everyone
You
that
and I are nothing
fangs?
alike.
Please. You fight. You're right. You fight what you are. That's your choice, I guess. Look, it doesn't have to be like that, though. Honestly, I don't get you, man.
No, I'm sure you've heard the fucking stories.
What? Oh, like about like there's some boogeyman popping around Europe.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like I say, you fight. You're always fighting. You fight yourself. You fight Sabat. You fight the Camarilla, and maybe not with all of the knives with the Camarilla, but you fight them too. You fight with everybody. Doesn't have to be like that.
And what am I going to be like? You love the stupid shit you do.
There is a bigger picture here. Bigger than Camarilla and Sabat. Bigger than what being humane and being a beast. Is
Oh, really? And what is it? What is this grand secret that you fucking figured out?
Well, it's not a fucking secret. See, that's the fucking thing. We all know the stories of fucking Cain and his first kids, and then their kids, and then their kids' kids, and we all fucking like know how it works, right? We've all met the old ones. We know what they can do, and we're talking about now. Now we're going to start talking about vampires even older than them. Vampires who craft curses with what? Will and words alone. And oh, yeah, sure, they're all fucking dead, because if they weren't dead, they'd be like out in the open. No, that's how you fucking get yourself killed. No, we're talking about control of the world and taking it back.
Taking
control
it back?
of your existence and taking it back. Yeah.
Do you even fucking hear yourself? You
What
sound like
what were we fighting for before, huh?
What were we fighting for before? When we fucking blew
country.
up our own countrymen?
Oh, yeah. We were fighting to be able to call our own shots.
Yeah, and look how well that fucking did. God damn it, when we were kids, it was fucking cattle and coal. That's what they were talking about. We were killing each other just to feel like we were the big shit on the anthill.
And now we are.
No, we're fucking not.
Excuse me, well, I make a self-control roll for him. Which he failed.
Oh, boy.
He's going to spend a point of willpower, though.
Okay, good call.
And he says, look, I'd rather do this with you. Because you haven't actually bought into all the Cammy bullshit. I don't know what bullshit you have bought into. And you know what? You want to call what we're doing bullshit too? Fine. I don't lie to myself about what I am and what I do.
You know, there is one big similarity between you and me. Is that we're both pieces of shit. But I'm at least trying to do something about it. The next time we see each other, it probably won't be as friends. But I'm going to give you this last chance just because, you know, we knew each other and I knew your mom. Leave. Get the fuck out of here. Do what I do. Be autarchus. Be your own master. Do what you want to do because it's what you want to do. Not because of any fucking cult. Not because of any of this. But I will say this. Life is a struggle. And we will struggle with who we are. And that makes us strong. But touch is fun again. And I won't hold back. That'll go for anyone. Just so you know.
And that is when you hear, "Okay, get him!" But I think Genevieve has a conversation to have with Henriette first.
Okay, cool. Yeah, do it. Cliffhanger.
Great. So before Jenny drives off, she's gonna text the others. Done with the meeting. Nothing interesting. Yeah, that's it. Doesn't mean nothing interesting. Nothing to report. Going to meet Henriette. Let me know if anything's up. Send and then head to Henriette.
And actually, Anaïs and Marie, what are you two doing?
Well, I just got the call from Roland, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm
It's a
gonna
text,
head
but yeah.
Well, actually, you know what? I did say I'd be right over, so I should probably go right over. Although, to be honest, I would prefer to go see. Yeah, no, we should do that. Yeah, let's go see Roland.
Okay. And Anaïs, are you taking along?
Should Anais though? Because she's trying to say Madeline right now, and Anais is kind of nervous of disobeying them.
Madeline, has asked you to do a thing. Mm-hmm. You don't need to scamper right off to Theodore, though.
All right. Yeah, I'll go with that. I'll go with Marie.
Okay.
Roland.
Okay. So we'll get back to that soon. So, Geneviève, you make it to Henriette's. This large house. Clearly, you know how in not Downton Abbey, Lady Whistledown. What is that show?
Oh, Bridgerton.
Bridgerton.
Mm.
Okay, so in Bridgerton, they have these large houses that are in the city,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just these huge houses all crammed up right next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
In Bordeaux, most of those have been cut up into apartments and shops and stuff. This one, half of the building is still this house.
Okay.
So it's relatively palatial for being in a packed city.
And this is where we were being kept, or no?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And when you get there, what do you do?
Text Henriette. Hey, I'm here. Do you need me to come inside?
A minute later, someone opens the door. He is young. He is pretty. He's dressed. On the one hand, yeah, it's a suit. On the other hand, you've seen enough tearaway clothing to know what's going on.
Okay. Jenny just kind of rests a hand on her gun, but doesn't draw it or anything like that. Just keep an eye on him.
He gestures for you to come inside. Madam is expecting you.
Madam? Okay. Yeah, okay. Jenny will get out of the car and head on in and kind of paces outside for a moment before actually stepping through the door.
She has asked me not to disturb her, but she is in the parlor. She said you would know the way.
Yeah, I do. Okay, I head into the parlor.
And she is there, like lounging and teasing and flirting with another gorgeous boy in front of a fire. They're drinking something. As you approach closer, you see that there is a tea service tray that someone's been doing lines off of, a variety of pills, and all kinds of goodies. And she looks at you and waves, and oh, hello, it's been so long. And she gets up and comes over to give you the 2 kisses. The 2 beasts.
Yeah. So we haven't hit this in a while. I was just glancing over my sheet earlier. I don't think it's come up in a long time, but do I need to roll?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, there it is. All right. What am I rolling?
Self-control, difficulty 8.
Difficult. Jesus. Yikes. Okay.
What'd you get?
No success. Wait, I got no successes and a 1.
Okay.
Ooh.
Christ.
When she comes up to like greet you closely, you sniff, and it's not her.
Oh.
No, it's him.
Oh.
And I am not going to play your character for you,
No,
but you need to tell me how you are going to sink your fangs into this guy.
Jenny locks eyes with him across the room.
Oh, they're huge. His pupils are huge.
Yeah. And just kind of like stares for a second as Henriette like kisses her cheeks, and just breaks away, pushes him into a wall, and sinks her fangs in.
Give me another self-control roll.
Yeah, okay.
Difficulty 7.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, you botched. Never mind. When Geneviève, sorry, let me rephrase that. When Jean lets go, the young man is white as a sheet, and you are high as fuck.
On?
Stimulants mostly.
Okay.
Some narcotics. And Henriette says, "Oh my God, have they not been feeding you?
Fuck.
You really need new friends."
Holy shit, man! I'm sorry. I'm really fucking sorry. I didn't. Sometimes it's just really hard when there's people around that I can't get high anymore, and I can't take anything, and I can't, and just when somebody fucking.
Oh wow, this is a lot all at once for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been a while. It's been a while, man. It's been
Let's
like
go for
forever.
Let's go for a walk.
Yeah. Let's go for a fucking walk. Yeah, come on. Let's go for a walk.
And she starts going on a tour of the house with you.
Okay.
And you're able to keep it together.
Yeah. Jenny rambles a lot about hating this house and this house freaking her out.
And
in
she's
particular.
really very sorry about that. She
Yeah.
kind of didn't have a whole lot of choice in the matter.
Yeah.
But that's what happens with your first.
Yeah. And I'm sure Henriette can fucking recognize the whole, I'm rambling because I'm fucked up, not yeah.
But she wants to know how you're doing. She does want to know about everyone else. Do you have any particular questions for her?
Yeah, like what is she doing now? Like what's
I have a few irons in the fire, trying to maintain some cover between me and the rest of the kindred society. You know how it is.
she got a new source?
She does actually. Ellen was acting with fire in her veins. Took a few childer before you got to her, before you all woke up.
Mm.
Yeah.
They call me Auntie. I think it's cute.
I fucking bet they do.
So, here's the thing.
Oh God.
I miss you. I do. And it hurts my heart to think about the part that I played in keeping you all caged like that. But we have a chance to really do something with this city now.
What do you mean really do? Is this after the drugs have worn off? Because I know they're short-lived.
You've calmed down quite a bit.
Okay, all right. Still a little tweaky, I imagine, but like, okay.
Like on the edge of too much coffee.
Yeah. What do you mean? Do something with the city? What's on your mind? What are you doing?
Well, there's got to see how a few things pan out, but
Okay.
here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I need to know what Remy's doing. I've been shut out of my old haunts and people aren't talking to me, and that's hurtful. And I know that Remy is still around, trading skin, trading drugs.
Jenny just kind of stops where they're
But
walking.
he's not accepting my calls.
Yeah. Jenny just kind of stops where they're walking and slumps against the wall. He's alive.
I won't argue the details. Yes.
You don't know where?
Well, he doesn't seem to be operating out of Rose anymore.
Mm.
And Venom got burned down. Tragic, really. So I'm not entirely sure. In fact, it seems that Rose is under new management of some kind. I need back in. I've got my one little stable of fillies keeping me afloat, but that whole fucking network should be mine. So, I think we could help each other out here.
How can you help me?
What do you want?
Ain't that the question? What do I want? I'll have to give it some thought. But short answer is a favor in return.
I can work with that. Worked with that for a long time. Don't worry too much about me. Just get me my friends back. I'll cut you in. You'll have all the pretty everyone's high on whatever you want, whenever you want. On tap, even. I don't give a fuck. We could run this city. Really run this city.
You're right, we could.
Just get me Remy.
See what I can do.
Oh, one other thing. If you ever call me Antigone again, I'll fucking kill you myself. I'm kidding.
Wait, hold on. No, wait. What is she talking about?
Oh. Hélène called her Antigone.
Uh-huh. Oh. Right. Okay.
But no, seriously, please don't use that name. It's dead. Let her die. Let her be dead.
Oh, I know plenty about that. Don't worry, Ricky. I got you. And she winks.
Such a good girl. Marie and Roland, Marie and Anaïs, make it to where Roland is just in time to see a gang of teenagers jump out of the shadow of the building Connor is standing next to and start throwing water balloons at him.
That's what was happening?
Mm-hmm. And Roland, of course, you can see this too. And the water balloons, when they burst on him, sizzle.
Oh shit. All right. I come up Can I come up quietly and sneak behind them?
Is this an initiative thing?
Yeah, I think this is an initiative thing at this point.
Okay. Remind me, what do I have to roll for that?
1 die.
Yep.
All right. 1 second. All of a sudden, my Chrome is acting weird. Five. So
Add your dex and your wits.
Yeah. 1 second. Sorry. I so like 2 of my programs are acting weird. All right. It's gonna be 11.
Roland
18.
and Anais.
Hold on, what were we rolling for?
Sorry, so it's just one die, and then add your dexterity and your wits, the values of them, to what you roll.
4. 5. So there's no difficulty?
No.
Oh, just 8 then.
I'm sorry, plus your dexterity and your wits and your celerity.
Okay, so dexterity, wits, and celerity. 8, 10.
You have more than one dex and
Wait.
wits, don't you?
So yeah, 4 decks, 4 wits. Yeah, we didn't update it, so I got 2 celerity, and none of the other because we didn't update it.
So you're
So
at
that's
18.
18. All right. Because Roland is right in the situation, you get to go first.
Roland's going to draw his magnum and shoot someone that's throwing water balloons. They're attacking with a lethal weapon. I'm attacking with a lethal weapon.
Okay. Defense 2, so difficulty 2, basically. Or, I'm sorry, difficulty 6. You need 2 successes to hit.
I just accidentally rolled 6-sided dice instead of a target number of 6. I got 8 successes and 10 if precision counts, which I don't think it does. I think this is a quick draw moment.
Yeah. Okay. So
damage code is 5.
5
for a magnum.
Yeah, so that's 13 dice of damage.
Yep. But they get a dodge roll.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
So the 2 should come off of the 8. I'm sorry. So it's 6 plus 5, so that's 11.
11 damage dice. 6 again. It's my lucky number tonight.
All right. Your man goes down. Just drops.
What did you say his name was?
The young man.
Oh, the young man. I thought you said like Scaramanga. I'm like, what?
Scaramanga!
Manga! Venture Brothers.
Oh, I was gonna say that was the villain from The Man with the Golden Gun.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. There was also Scaramanga and the Venture Brothers, though, wasn't there?
I think that's where they got the name from.
Yeah. All right, who's next? I'm sorry.
Anais.
What was Anais's role? Okay. Anais.
There's some kind of weird little melee going on. What do you do?
Can I use like my shadow thing that you said that I
Yes.
could use?
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
Do you want to just make the shadows scary? Do you want to make them make shadow arms? Do you want to like cast a cloud of inky blackness?
Yeah, we can do that. Cast a cloud of inky blackness.
And what do you want it to envelop?
I don't know. Scariness. I don't know how to describe it.
Be a giant dragon.
Yeah, dragon.
Well, so, no, like, are you trying to like cover up, like enshroud the people with water balloons, or are you trying to?
Yeah, we can do that.
Do you want to get Connor too, or just them, or?
All of them, if I can.
Okay. Give me a manipulation plus occult roll, difficulty 7.
A what plus a cult roll?
Manipulation.
Okay. Oh, okay. Hopefully I can do this. We're praying to Kane here.
You can also pray to Lilith. She's fair game.
Okay, we're gonna pray to Lilith here. The thing is not working. Difficulty 7, and then there we go. Okay, let's pray to Lilith. Let me reset this. Yes. Okay. Let's try this one more time. If not, I'm getting another dice. 2 successes.
Okay. So, out from under Anais' fingernails and out of her mouth and nose and eyes and ears flow this inky blackness.
What the heck is what is that?
Um,
Oh wow, this is exciting.
you
Do I actually can I check to see if I recognize what this
you
is?
absolutely recognize what it is.
Oh.
Genevieve and Roland also Roland also recognizes what it is because if
Oh.
nothing else, he saw it used against Genevieve.
Oh right. Oh.
This is
what
straight up
the-
Ob 10. There's
Yep.
a Sombra
Yeah.
coming out of the fucking walls.
And
Oh
Anais,
my
if
God.
you would please roll self-control for me, difficulty 6.
Where was self-control?
It is toward the bottom of the first page of your main page.
Oh, okay. Got it. Difficulty 6. Yeah. Praying to Lilith here. Let's go. Why do I have to keep refreshing you? Okay, let's try this again. Pray to Lilith here.
They too.
Refresh. Refresh.
Tell you what's your self-control?
I believe I got 2 successes.
Okay, we'll run with that. You feel that shadow presence that you've been dream speaking with,
Mm-hmm.
sort of stretching out under your skin as you realize that this thing that you're doing now is thanks to them.
All right.
And they stretch out into your fingers, and it's like you can feel your own face become a little bit of a mask.
No.
But you keep control of your body.
I'm ugly now. But whatever.
Because that's what's important. The new attackers shriek and scatter out of the shadow. And one or two of them run closer to Roland. And you can tell that they probably average age of 17. Dressed in hoodies and really high, one of them's got a varsity jacket.
What is this, Hunter's fucking youth league?
And
Wait, do I get to do anything?
You're set. But that is what they do, and they are just being aware of their surroundings and going to try to get the hell out of there.
No, they're not.
Well, no, sorry. They're not going to try to get the hell out of there. They are looking to avoid danger. They are prepared to dodge. Connor, whose skin is bubbling and boiling with blisters, absolutely rage frenzies and attacks one of his assailants. He does not have claws out yet.
Wait, Roland rages out?
Sorry, Connor.
No, Connor.
Connor does, okay.
Kid is just light enough on his feet that he kind of spins out of the way, and Connor cannot get him. Murray, what do you do? There were a lot of good rolls. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I understand. Can I grab a couple of them?
Can you grab a couple of them?
Yeah, the attackers, and knock their heads together
With what?
with my hands, and just take them together, and maybe they don't just so much knock. When they knock, they don't come apart. That might be fun. As in their skulls smush together and become joined skulls.
Yeah, I'll say you can close the distance. So,
or I could rip their arms off. Which would you prefer? Which would you guys prefer?
Let's go with Dex plus Brawl to grab them.
All right, 1 second. Dex plus Brawl. Ugh, crap. I don't have any Brawl, which is so much fun. All right, difficulty?
Let's do it this way. They'll get 1 dodge roll for the 2 of them, but your difficulty is going to be 8.
All right, and that's okay. So that's, I'm sorry, 2 rolls. Did you say?
No. There's 2 of them that you're trying to grab, so that's why it's harder.
Okay. I had 2 successes.
Okay, that actually beat them. So you grab them. Now, please roll for me.
What?
Yeah, Dex plus medicine and spend a point of blood.
Okay, 1 second. Doing the thing again. Great. I love that one. I love that for me.
Julie, do the thing.
I had 3 successes. That's not bad.
Okay. Their faces are firmly attached to each other.
Yeah.
And they are screaming. Roland.
All right. Well, the one I dropped is, how many more are left?
You have 2 on this side of the shadow that Anais created.
2 on this side of the shadow? All right. Well, I'm going to grab one.
Okay.
Yep, 11 dice. All right. 5 successes. I'm going to initiate a grapple.
Threshold of 1, actually. So you do.
All right. Just lift him off the ground.
You realize that you've grabbed a young woman wearing the varsity jacket. She has a hijab, or like one of the hair wraps that's just, like a cap.
Okay.
And she starts saying something in Arabic.
Okay.
Anais, what do you do?
One of the languages I do not speak.
I'm trying to think. What else did you give me? I'm trying to think about all the stuff.
You can invoke emotions, and
let's do that.
You can now manipulate that cloud of shadow that you've created, and also make shadow arms sprout from your sides.
And I also just do emotional manipulation because she doesn't want to be ugly anymore. Can I do it on Connor if he's still alive?
Yeah, you can do it on him.
Awesome.
He is rage frenzying.
All right.
Don't attack Connor.
I'm not attacking him.
What do you want to evoke in him?
Surrender, I guess.
Calm.
Despair?
Just say calm. You want to probably try to evoke or something if you can.
Calm or surrender?
Despair would be easier.
Despair?
Like,
Okay.
actually, it's the way this is written, positive emotions are harder.
Okay,
Huh.
fine. Despair. Let's give us some despair.
Spend a point of blood.
All right.
And give me a charisma plus performance roll.
What would be the difficulty?
7.
All right. Let's pray to Lilith again. Let me refresh this so I don't get any. Pray to Cain and Lilith. Cain and Lilith, help me. Okay. This dice roller does not like me at all because it keeps reverting back different numbers. Yes. Okay, you know what? I'm going to exit out of this and then dice.
What's your self-control? Like how many dots do you have in that?
Self-control. I think it's like 2. No, wait, it's not 2. 3. My bad. 4, 7.
All right.
And this dice roller does not want to work for me.
What's your charisma plus performance?
4.
Woohoo! Okay, so here's what happens. Okay. Connor just falls to his knees and just looks totally and utterly crushed by the weight of his inevitable decay into nothing. And as you're doing this, what do you say or sing to make this happen?
Itsy bitsy spider. Without the words. I don't know.
I'll check the singing. Shouldn't I be the one singing? I should be the one singing, right? I should be the one singing.
No, because it's power. No, because it's her power. Anyway.
Yeah, sure.
The Itsy Bitsy Spider.
I could have sung it. Sorry.
And
I had a Linda Belcher moment.
As you're doing this, it feels like spiders are crawling up your windpipe. But you know it's just your shadow friend. So, look that up. One of the what are they gonna do? One of the so the one that Connor went after just starts wailing on him now with his fists. Motherfucking vampires, my motherfucking neighborhood. The two that Marie has conjoined are just freaking out and flailing. And the one that the others hunter. Roland, what is your current willpower? How many points do you
10.
have? I'm sorry?
10.
Okay. You're not sure what she's saying, but it makes your ears ring and hurt. You must drop her and take a pace back from her.
Okay, I'll spend a willpower to ignore that.
That is not an option.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, then.
So, Connor does nothing. Murray, what do you do?
Well, how many are left?
Sounds like someone's getting the shit beat out of him on the other side of the shadow. You've got these two. And you hear someone speaking Arabic.
Arabic? Do I recognize the voices at all?
No.
No?
Hmm.
You know what? I think I'm going to get out my hairspray. Or, no, wait, that's probably not a good idea. No, do I dive in? I really just want to see what's going on, mostly. I guess I'll just dive in.
To the shadow?
I guess so. I'm trying to get out the other side, though. Is that all right?
Yeah, you can skirt around it easily enough.
Oh, I can? Okay, can
Yeah.
I move around it and
Yep.
take a look at what's going on?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you see someone beating the crap out of Connor, who's just taking it.
Oh, okay. Then I'm going to go and get at the person who's beating the crap out of Connor.
Okay, what do you want to do to him?
Can I pounce on them and my hands on their arms and render their arms immobile?
Yes. And
all right, I'm going to actually take the bones out of their arms, like, so they just have flesh flaps for arms. That's cool.
Okay.
Can I do that?
That is fine. I won't make you roll. Just spend the 2 points of blood.
All right. All right, that's 3 points of blood I've used. Okay.
And so you have a bunch of terrified teenagers.
Mm-hmm.
And the girl that Roland dropped ran off.
Okay.
I'm going to wing her. I still have a gun.
You do? Okay. I know what your pool is like for that. I'll let you do it.
I'm actually going to do a targeted shot for the leg.
Okay.
Because I want to make sure she goes down. So target number, I believe, 8 now.
Yeah, 8. Yeah.
4.
Yeah, she goes down.
All right. Is she going to do anything except crawl away?
She's going to try.
All right.
What do you do?
I'm going to shoot. Well, she's trying to crawl now. I'm going to shoot one of her arms.
Okay. So someone who is trying to get away, you have entirely disabled them.
Well, no. I'm just going to go up and step on her back. Just stop her from moving. Unless I can't. I still can't do that because of the hunter thing.
No, that's
an immediate
at
thing.
Yeah. Well,
nope.
At this point, you can do that. Yes.
Okay, I'm going to go and just stomp on her back to make sure she stops moving.
Mm-hmm.
Is she still conscious?
Yes.
Choke her out.
Okay, she's unconscious.
All right. Now I'm going to patch up her dripping leg wound.
Mm-hmm.
And then just to her unconscious form as I take her back to the other terrified teenagers. You're damn lucky. You're damn lucky. All right, I'm going to go check on Connor.
He's just quietly crying.
Connor?
What tears?
Connor? Snap out of it.
Can I do something?
I don't. Why?
Why does anybody do anything that we
Just
do?
let me die here.
No.
No,
You don't get that luxury. Unfortunately, this sad veil of tears is going to keep persisting for you and me. Come on, let's get going.
can I do something? Can I do something to maybe like to help his skin? Maybe
I mean, you can smooth it over, but the damage is going to remain.
the damage is going to remain. Okay, so there's nothing I can really do for him.
Mm-mm.
All right.
Actually, I know there's something that I can do for him.
What?
I'm going to give him a drink of blood.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I'm going over to Istvan,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to give him a drink of blood.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's probably got the shit kicked out of him too.
Yeah, that helps perk him up. He heals up some. Oh, geez. The fuck happened?
The past happened.
Fucking hate it. Why won't it stay in the past?
Because we're still alive. Well, you are.
And what do you do with everyone?
I'm going to go top up on blood from the guy that I shot in the face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm really hungry too. Can I drink from the people whose faces I mushed together, or the guy? You know what? The guy with the arm ribbons. I think I'm going to drink him.
Well, I'm going to point out that
What?
I'm just making sure I know how to phrase this.
Huh.
Yes, these are people that attacked a vampire. They are also kids.
I can't drink them all the way.
No, of course not.
Okay, fine, but they're stupid kids who attacked us. But
Yes.
all right, and I put the kids' bones back, and I'm like, look, you're not going to do anything stupid now, are you?
No.
Do you want your bones back?
Please.
All right, I put his bones back, but I actually like have his hands smushed together like this for a while.
Mhm.
Now I'm like, I'll take that apart later. Okay? And then I walk over to the kids with the mushed up faces, and I separate them. You guys are gonna not do it, and I hold their heads up. I'm like, you guys aren't gonna do anything stupid now, are you? Because I can put you back to.
Who put you up to this? You kids need to be like.
No, wait. I
school.
have to make sure that they say they're not gonna do anything stupid.
And they say they're not going to do anything stupid.
All right, and I put them back, but.
Yeah. Who put you up to this? Did she put you up to this? I'm pointing to the lady that actually has hunter powers.
Their story is that they caught on that there were some vampires hanging out in their neighborhood, and the police weren't doing anything about it. And so they figured they had to start taking care of themselves. You know, brown kids go missing all the time. Poor kids go missing all the time. No one fucking cares.
Yeah, I know no one fucking cares, but look what just happened. This is bigger than you. You're going to get yourselves killed. Look, I'm not even hurt. This is not something that you can take care of. If you really want to protect your neighborhood, Look out for each other. Make it so these assholes don't have a place that they can feed. Be good to each other. Your heart's in the right place, but your head's you're in the wrong one.
Especially you two. And I point to the two guys who I meshed their faces together.
So, look out for yourselves, but don't pick fights that you're not going to win. All you're going to do is leave your mom brokenhearted. Is that what you want?
No, sir.
All right. I'm going to make sure all of their injuries are patched up as best as I can. What? Some of us actually have humanity.
Yeah, I know. It's unfortunate. Nobody's perfect. I'm really hungry, though, so I'm going to go drink a guy, okay?
All right. And now I'm going to go and I'll drop the one kid with the gun with the GSW. I'm going to drop him off at the hospital, and I'm going to give the given that's probably not a great area, I'm going to give the on-call nurse 400 euros to make sure that this kid gets taken care of.
There is not going to be any problem with that.
Didn't think so.
All right. So you've got the thriller spot. You've got Connor. Theodore is happy to hear that the Capuchins might actually be clear when he rolls into town later that morning.
Okay. Wait. Theodore's a daywalker?
No, by morning, it's like 4 a.m.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I have to say, we don't have those.
Right, not actually during the day, not while the sun is up.
I was like, whoa, Theodore's badass.
No, sorry.
I would be kind of pissed if he could be able to, where it was able to do that. I feel like that would be a little bit of an unfair advantage.
Yeah. And Genevieve, she is leaving the house. Ariana says, "Oh, and don't worry about that snack downstairs."
Fuck.
I'll have him taken care of. It's fine.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Shit. So wait, did I? He's dead, isn't he? Like
He is.
Yeah, not much to do there, huh?
Oh.
No. Okay. All right. Yep.
Was this your first time?
Maybe.
Oh.
Not the first person ever, just, first mortal. Wait, is that true?
As far as you know, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well. Believe me, you're not the first. Even if this was yours. So.
Yeah.
I know you have a big heart.
You know that I do. Thank you for taking care of it.
And with that, we have had an action-filled night here on the Bordeaux saying it is that hour, though.
And we've got work in the morning.
And we got work in the morning. We'll take care of the conscience rolls offline. We'll see how everyone's feeling next session. See how many creepy crawls we have. Thank you so much to everyone again. Bonsoir.
Thanks, y'all.
Bonsoir, mon amis. You're going to have to turn it off, Gabe, because we're...
Oh, right.